Greetings and salutations, Oriole Nation. Welcome to Ludington Oriole girls varsity basketball action from Fremont as the Ludington Orioles and the Fremont Packers meet tonight here at Fremont in a game which has big-time implications in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. Ludington with just the one loss in the conference that came to Fremont early in the season. Fremont is undefeated in the conference. We'd like to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Earlier I talked to Oriole head coach Warren Stowe, and here's what he had to say in regards to tonight's big ball game. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the House of Flavors Manufacturing Coaches interview. I'm with Coach Warren Stowe. And Coach, they don't get any bigger than the one tonight here at Fremont. When your Orioles take on the Fremont Packers, Fremont having an outstanding year. They have not lost in the conference. Your girls only have the one loss in the conference. That came to Fremont earlier in the year at Hawley. What is it going to take for the Ludington Orioles to beat the Fremont Packers tonight?
Well, we're going to have to play good. There's no doubt about it. You know, Fremont's a really talented team. What I admire most about that group of girls is they really try to force you to play their way, and that's a hard way to play if you're not used to playing it. So keys to success, in my opinion, number one is taking care of the basketball. You know, the first time we played, we had 33 turnovers, and you're not going to beat anybody turning the ball over 33 times, let alone a great team like Fremont. And then secondly, you know, we have to sit down and defend in the half court. I think, you know, the last couple weeks we've been really focusing on our half court defense, and you know, we've got to be in gaps. The Clements girl and number 10 and number 20, they're going to try to get skinny through gaps and put their head down and go to the rim. And we have to make sure that we are pretty gap sound in half court.
Coach Pete Zerfus, our longtime boys coach over there, he's done a really nice job when he's transitioned over to the girls team, hasn't he?
Yeah, they're very good. He's done a great job.
Health-wise tonight, I know there's the bug going around the school right now. The boys freshman team had like 6-7 players out. Is that hopefully that has not hit your girls team?
A little bit, but not a ton. We had a little illness yesterday. Kelsey she was home from school, but you know, she's hopefully feeling better, and hopefully, knock on wood, that won't be an issue.
You're getting some great leadership. I know we've went over this a few times this year from your 3 seniors, and that has really helped the underclassmen throughout the season, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. You know, and we talk about that all the time, just leading by example and having a little bit of tradition and understanding what that means. And I think Peyton and Elle and Jordan have really tried their hardest to live by that. And the younger girls, I'll add Madeline and Jalen to that as well. They try to lead by example. And hopefully the young ones see that, you know, because you know, they're the next crop coming in, and you even extend that down to that younger group. You know, there's multiple times, including yesterday, where I'm pulling JV girls up to give us looks. You know, I had 6 girls playing to simulate Fremont's defense at practice the other day, and you know, hopefully they see that leadership and what it takes and how we're doing things at the varsity level, and that will only help when they get there.
Your starting lineup for tonight's big West Michigan Conference Lakes Division matchup.
Yeah, I got Madeline at the 1, Elle at the 2, Peyton at the 3, Jay at the 4, and Jordan at the 5. And thanks for being here. I appreciate you guys doing that. And I talked to Coach Shank the other day. We were setting up practices for February, and thanked him or talked to him about it too. So just happy you're here and lucky everybody can see this. Go O's.
Go O's. The OSN is honored to have made the swap out this week and to be here with your girls tonight at Fremont in such a huge ball game. And just as always, go O's.
Go O's. Thanks.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
Big shout out to Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration LLC Services, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. Here are your starting lineups. First for the Fremont Packers, coached by Pete Zerfus, assisted by Jared Hudson. Starting at the guards, and 4 of them are starting for Fremont tonight. Number 3, Ella Shriver. She is a sophomore. Also, number 4, Mia Clements, having a huge year. She is a senior. Third starting guard, number 10, Riley Chase, a senior. And number 20, Taylor DeKuyper, a sophomore. Starting forward, number 24, Brenna Barnhart. She is a junior. Fremont undefeated in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. For the Ludington Orioles, head coached by Warren Stowe, assisted by Bree Lewis and Noah Laird. And their starters at the guards, number 11, Madeline Kenyon, a junior. Number 20, Eliana Jeruzel, a senior. And number 23, J.C. Cole, a junior. Starting forwards, number 12, Jalen Laird, a junior. And number 2, Peyton Welch, a senior. The Orioles, unfortunately, without Jordan Anderson tonight, back home in Ludington. She is under the weather. She is a senior and a captain on this team, and Ludington will definitely miss her tonight. Ludington in their black jerseys, they have orange lettering and numerals trimmed in white. Fremont in their white jerseys, red lettering and red numerals. And here we go, the Ludington Orioles and the Fremont Packers, the tip controlled by Fremont. Ludington winning the JV game. There's right off the bat a three-pointer from the top of the key by Mia Clements. That is a harbinger of bad things right there. Now the inbound pass there deflected out of bounds, almost a steal there by Clements. She's unable to handle it before it goes out of bounds, so it'll be Ludington basketball. Fremont has jumped out to a quick 3-0 lead here. 7:42 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington with the basketball. Peyton Welch has it. Fremont coming out there. They are pressing all over the court right now. Ludington will get the ball up. J.C. Cole with it. Cole loses it, and now a foul called on J.C. Cole. Lost the ball there to Fremont's Ella Shriver, and she picks up the foul. Ludington down 3-0, 30 seconds into the ball game. JV game tonight. Ludington holds off Fremont 33-28. We'll talk about that a little bit more. Our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight is Raven the Wrecking Ball Thomas. Her interview will air at the intermission. Fremont with the basketball. They have a 3-0 lead. With the ball, number 3, Ella Shriver. Shriver guarded there by Eliana Jeruzel. She'll give it up now to Riley Chase. Chase, her pass out of bounds. It'll be Ludington basketball. 7 minutes to go, opening quarter. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, with you on the play-by-play call tonight. Going solo, but with me is my technical engineer, Nick Wysong. He's got the headset on, so he's going to contribute some color commentary here. And we also have Jackson Jenner, the OSN cameraman. The OSN and 102.7 WMOM proud to be bringing you this big contest. Girls varsity basketball here at Fremont. It is for first place in the West Michigan Conference. And a big shout out to Jordan Anderson, who's just chimed in, listening and watching back home. She says, "Let's go, Lady O's, bring it to them." And we hear you, Jordan. We're so sorry you're not able to be here tonight. You get well, and hope to see you back on the court on Thursday at Manistee, as your team takes on the Manistee Mariners in that big rivalry matchup. We have a foul called on the Orioles, and it's going to be called on Peyton Welch. 6:37 to go, opening quarter, Fremont 3, Ludington nothing. OSN 102.7 WMOM with you tonight from Fremont. We had a scheduling change. We talked about it Friday during the Ludington Whitehall boys game. And a big thank you to OSN Executive Director, Producer Thad Shank, who okayed the change, and also for 102.7 WMOM owner Chris Nicholas for being understanding of the change as well. Didn't get him the news until Monday morning, and he was fine with it, so big thank you there. And know a lot of Oriole Nation very happy about this change in this big game between Ludington and Fremont. The Orioles with just that one loss in the conference. That came back in December, early December at Hawley to Fremont. A very close competitive game. Now a traveling violation called on the Orioles, Eliana Jeruzel. 6:02 left in the opening quarter. Fremont 3, Ludington nothing. Again, a big thank you to all the folks here at Fremont. Always one of my favorite places to come to cover a ball game. Great venue, beautiful facility. And they really roll the red carpet out for us, and they're very, very hospitable. Nick's first time here to the gym. He's been here before to this high school, but first time to the gym. And what do you think of this gym, Nick?
It's really nice. I've been to Fremont High School before, but I've never seen their gym, and their gym it's top of the line. It's really good.
The one that when I think of when people ask me to compare Fremont, Muskegon Orchard View has a gym much like this too, with the, you come up here, it's with the concourse is what I'm trying to say. Shot by Fremont, no good. That was put up by Barnhart. Offensive rebound and a basket up and in by Fremont's Riley Chase, and the Packers out to a 5-0 lead with 5:35 to go in the opening quarter. Again, the Orioles without the services tonight of one of their leaders, senior Jordan Anderson, back home in Ludington, tuned in and watching the game, but she is unfortunately under the weather. Foul there called on Fremont. At the free throw line for the Orioles will be number 12, Jalen Laird. Laird's first free throw is up and no good. Again, the JV holding off Fremont tonight, 33-28. Ludington led 28-13 at the half. They had a 28-17 lead after 3, and they held off Fremont. Jalen Laird gets one of 2 free throws, so the Orioles are on the board. They trail 5-1. Shot put up by Fremont, no good. Ball fought for, out of bounds. Last touched by the Orioles, Peyton Welch. Again, Nick Wysong, the OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer tonight, doing a fine job this year with us. Nick, what would you say is the thing that you like best about being the technical engineer here with OSN and 102.7 WMOM?
Oh, it's definitely new. It's definitely something different, and it's something fun to do because I love sports, and joining and watching the basketball games all the time, and being able to be a part of it is always just awesome. Well,
we're very, very happy to have you here on the Oriole Sports Network doing the job you do. As Ludington missed a shot there, Fremont comes back down. They throw the ball out. It'll go out of bounds. Of course, you're coming off a fine football season with your Orioles, 7-3, a playoff appearance, and what a ball game that was at Big Rapids.
Yeah, it was definitely one of the most fun things I think I've done in all the sports things I've done.
Well, we still got another good month of basketball left, and hopefully a little bit longer than that when the districts start up for both the girls and the boys.
Yep.
Ludington with possession of the ball. Foul called on Fremont. Ludington trails 5-1. 4:39 to go in the opening quarter. The Orioles and the Packers. Ball will be triggered in by Eliana Jeruzel, and trying to get that ball into Kaya Jones, who's checked into the Oriole lineup. Kaya wears jersey number 4, and she is just a freshman. Eliana Jeruzel will trigger it in, and she'll get it out on top to Kaya Jones. Jones loses it, gets it back. Now over to Madeline Kenyon. Kenyon to Jeruzel. They'll work it now to Kaya Jones. I'm sorry, no, that was Peyton Welch. Welch back to Jones, now to Jerusalem. Kaya Jones with it. Jones to Jerusalem. Trying to get that ball to Laird. It is deflected, and here come the Fremont Packers. In a hurry, Mia Clements, no good, but she draws the foul, and she'll shoot 2. It was going to be an uphill battle for the Orioles tonight, even if Jordan Anderson was here. And without her, they lose leadership. They lose a lot of height as well.
Yeah, they lose their main center, and that's not something you want defensively. And that's definitely going to show. And, I mean, early right now, it seems to be showing.
Mia Clements gets the first free throw. Fremont 6, Ludington 1. Clements, one of the best players in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. She gets both free throws. I believe she's the leading scorer in the West Michigan Conference Lakes. Kaya Jones with it. She's trying to get the ball to Peyton Welch. Now to Jerusalem. Jerusalem, nice move, and she overlaid it. Rebound to Fremont. Ludington's going to be relying heavily tonight on Eliana Jerusalem and Peyton Welch, with Jordan Anderson being out. Right now, the Orioles down by 6, 7-1. Clements with it, and she'll take it in and get the shot. She is going to be big-time problems for the Orioles, going to cause problems for the Orioles tonight. Fremont 9, Ludington 1. Kaya Jones with it. Ahead now. Peyton Welch, shot up, no good. Rebound Fremont. Coming away with the board for the Packers was number 24, Brenna Barnhart. There's a shot put up there by Taylor DeKuyper, no good, but she's fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2.
You always love energy, but you don't want to see too much of it, especially when you're coming up for a layup and you put too much energy on the basketball or when you're trying to block.
Free throw is up by DeKuyper and good. Into the Fremont lineup will be number 2, Taylor Johnson. She's a junior. DeKuyper's second attempt, also good. Orioles down 11-1, 3:11 to go in the opening quarter. Peyton Welch with it. Orioles a 3-on-1, and boy, a great job by Fremont's Brenna Barnhart right there. She was back by herself. 3 Orioles coming down for a possible score, and she's thwarted the attempt by Ludington, and now she'll lose the ball out of bounds, and Ludington will get it back. On the court for the Orioles, Jerusalem, Kenyon, Jones, Welch, and Laird. Fremont coach Pete Zerfus with his red blazer, what she's known for. He wore that for many years when he was coaching the Fremont boys varsity team. Foul called on Fremont's number 24, Brenna Barnhart, her second. Ball will be triggered in by Jerusalem, trying to get more ball movement there from the Orioles. She'll get it into Welch. Now to Kenyon. Kenyon will give it to Jones. They'll work it now. Welch, nice pass to Laird. Laird shot up and no good. Ball to Fremont. Mia Clements. Now over to Riley Chase. Back to Clements. To Chase. Little give and go. Chase shot up and no good. Rebound Fremont. Now foul called on Jalen Laird. Ludington is getting one shot pretty much when they get down to the offensive end. Fremont are getting second and third attempts here.
Yeah, I mean that's going to happen when you put too much energy into a game. You're not going to be able to really do much except for just stand there.
Free throw is up and no good by Fremont's Taylor DeKuyper. We'd like to send a shout out to Jamie Sycon listening back in Ludington. He was going to do color with me tonight, but he unfortunately is under the weather. He's having some back issues, and he couldn't make it tonight. Hopefully he'll be with me Thursday or Friday for the Manistee games. The girls' game on Thursday is at Manistee. The boys' game against Manistee is at Hawley on Friday. And also I contacted Evan McKinley. He couldn't do basketball tonight. He had some other obligations. We thought we might be able to get Keelan Laird to do the game with us tonight, and unfortunately she was unable to, and that would have been history making as far as basketball goes. She would have been the first woman color commentator. We've had women color commentators for volleyball and soccer. In fact, we've had play-by-play women commentators for both volleyball and soccer, but unfortunately she was unable to make it too. So double duty tonight for Nick Wysong. He's going to do a little bit of color commentary, and he's our technical engineer for the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. We might even get Jackson Jenner, on the air a little bit later. He's our OSN cameraman. We definitely, again, want to thank all of our great sponsors, beginning with House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in beautiful downtown Ludington. Producing and distributing, quality ice cream since 1937. You can learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. Oh my goodness, going down hard, very, very hard there was Peyton Welch, and you could hear the thud up here, and we're at the other end of the court, Nick.
Yeah.
That is not good. Peyton Welch going down extremely hard, and Coach Warren Stowe out there with her right now, and the trainer from Fremont is out there as well, and the other 4 Ludington girls have come back to their bench. Boy, Peyton is really showing how tough of a cookie she is. She got up, and I don't know if the official's coming over and looking at her right now. She's walking off with Coach Warren Stowe. Boy, she went down extremely hard right there, and you could tell, I mean, just hearing the thud, Nick.
You never want to hear a thud, especially from across the gym. You don't want to hear a thud that loud, especially in a big game like this with a big player that you definitely need for the game. Yeah,
definitely. If we lose, we can't afford to lose Peyton Welch. Of course, if she has to come out, obviously health takes priority right here. Safety does. And she's going to come out right now. But, you know, you're already missing Jordan Anderson back home under the weather. Now Peyton Welch is talking with Coach Warren Stowe. She is on the bench. And shooting her free throws will be J.C. Cole. First attempt, no good. Cole out there. She wears jersey 23. And look at that. Peyton Welch is at the scorer's table. She's going to come right back in. Second free throw good. So J.C. Cole gets 1 of 2 free throws for the Orioles. Ludington trails 11-2. 2:08 to go in the opening quarter. Fremont basketball.
Sometimes all you need is just that free throw, that point, that field goal just to get you going, and maybe that was it.
Now a foul is going to be called on the Orioles, Madeline Kenyon. On the court for Ludington right now, you have Kenyon, you have Jerusalem, you have Kaya Jones, J.C. Cole, and also checking into the Oriole lineup, number 15, Kelsey Bowman, and she is a sophomore. The free throw line for the Packers is Mia Clements. She gets the first one. Clements' second shot is up and no good. Good job. Good hustle there by Eliana Jerusalem, saving that ball to J.C. Cole. Right now, Fremont has a 10-point lead, 12-2. Clements got 1 of 2 free throws. Now a traveling violation called on the Orioles. Hey, Oriole Nation, Indian Summer is proud to be a sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Peyton Welch back into the Oriole lineup. Also a shout out to Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. 1:43 to go, opening quarter. Fremont 12, Ludington 2. With the ball for the Packers, number 20. That's Taylor DeKuyper. Foul called now on the Orioles, Kelsey Bowman. At the line for Fremont, shooting 2, number 20, Taylor DeKuyper. First attempt is up and good. Our next broadcast after tonight will be Thursday at Manistee, girls JV and girls varsity basketball action. Second attempt up and also good. So 2 free throws there for DeKuyper. Into the Fremont lineup, number 32, Kyla Nordyke. She is a senior. Fremont 14, Ludington 2, 1:26 to go, opening quarter. Our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight will be number 1, sophomore Raven the Wrecking Ball Thomas. You'll hear her interview at the intermission. Jerusalem works the ball in to Welch. Now Welch's pass sails out of bounds. Returning to the Packer lineup, or actually coming into the game for the first time, number 22, Anna Norris. Shout out to Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. There's a shot up and in by Fremont's number 22, Anna Norris, who just checked into the game. Packers up 17-2. 46 seconds left in this opening quarter. Jerusalem with it. She'll give it now to Kaya Jones. She'll get the ball across half court. Jones, and another turnover. And Coach Warren Stowe had mentioned in the pregame that we can't have the turnovers we had early in the season against Fremont at Hawley Gym. And so far in this first quarter, Ludington has had a boatload of turnovers. 24 seconds to go, opening quarter. Pass there to Jerusalem. She goes back and gets it, saves it now to Welch. Welch, she'll give it now to Kaya Jones. 14 seconds left in the opening quarter. There's a deflection and a steal to Fremont's number 2, Taylor Johnson. Her shot is no good, but a foul called on Kaya Jones. We'd like to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, our exclusive post-game sponsor, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Taylor Johnson's free throw is good. Into the returning to the Fremont lineup, number 3, Ella Shriver. 16-point Packer lead. They're up 18-2. Second attempt is no good. Ball kept alive. Rebound to Peyton Welch. 3 seconds to go. 2 seconds. And Ludington's not going to get a shot off. Your score at the end of 1. Girls varsity basketball action from Fremont. The Fremont Packers 18. The Ludington Orioles 2 will return after these messages. You're watching the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here at Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance.
Welcome back to Fremont. We're about to begin play in the second quarter. Fremont out to a 16-point lead after 18-2. JV game, Ludington wins 33-28. We'll have these box scores up on the OSN page later this evening. And it will be Fremont basketball to begin the second quarter. With the ball for the Packers, number 4. And that's Mia Clements. getting the basket. Clements right there. She's starting off right where she left off in the first quarter, I should say. Fremont up 20-2, 7:43 to go in the opening half. 10 points in this first half for Mia Clements to lead Fremont. 2 for Riley Chase, 4 for Taylor DeKuyper, 1 for Taylor Johnson, 2 for Anna Norris. With the ball for the Orioles, Raven Thomas. She'll give it now to Madeline Kenyon. Kenyon will swing it now to Eliana Jeruzel. Kenyon over to Thomas. They'll work it inside, wide open to Welch. Hey, great ball movement right there. Raven Thomas gets the assist. Peyton Welch gets the basket for the Orioles. Her first points of the game. Orioles trail 20-4. There's a deflection, and with it, Eliana Jeruzel for the Orioles. Jeruzel will get it ahead now to Kenyon. Kenyon to Jeruzel, back to Kenyon. Now cross-court pass there. Raven Thomas with it. Thomas working the ball inside, deflected by Welch. Kenyon with the shot, way off the mark. And coming away with it, Mia Clements for the Fremont Packers. 3-point attempt by Fremont off the mark. Thomas has it for the Orioles. Unfortunately, when she corralled it, she had 1 foot out of bounds. .6:42 to go, second quarter. Fremont 20, Ludington 4. There's a steal for the Orioles, Peyton Welch. Welch on the dribble, left-hand dribble now. She still has it. She'll give it to Kenyon. Kenyon over to Raven Thomas. Thomas now to Jeruzel. They'll work it to Kelsey Bowman, who's in the game. And Bowman is going to be fouled, and the foul will be called on Fremont's Brenna Barnhart. Into the Fremont lineup, number 32, Kyla Nordyke. Shout out to Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. You can reach Mike Benedict, 231-613-4111. Shot put up there by Bowman, no good. Rebound fought for, and Fremont has it. Benedict's Auto Center is located at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. With the ball for Fremont, number 3, a little baseline runner there by Ella Shriver, no good. With the ball for Ludington, Madeline Kenyon. And now Kenyon is going to draw the foul, and it's going to be called on Fremont's number 3, Ella Shriver. Coach Pete Zerfus wanting the traveling call there, didn't get it. Kenyon with it now, back to Jeruzel. Jeruzel to Kenyon. She'll give it now to Peyton Welch. Welch to Kenyon. She'll swing it to Jeruzel. She'll fake the 3. Jeruzel, 14-footer up, no good. Rebound to Kyla Nordyke. Here come the Fremont Packers. Fremont up 20-4. 5:36 to go in the second quarter. 3-point attempt up by Clements, no good. Rebound fought for by 2 Packers, and they collide, and the ball goes right to Madeline Kenyon. She'll give it now to Thomas. Thomas back to Kenyon, now to Jeruzel. Jeruzel, Kenyon, Thomas. Thomas cross court now. Jeruzel, she's going to drive, and now offensive foul on Madeline Kenyon. They call her, they say she pushed off with the left arm right there. You'll get some officiating crews will call that, and some will let it go. So we'll see how that one goes tonight. Here's a pass by Fremont thrown out of bounds, and it will be Ludington basketball. Orioles were down 18-2 at the end of 1. They trail 20-4 right now. 4:59 to go in the opening half. Ludington basketball. Foul called on Fremont's number 4, Mia Clements. We'd like to thank another of our great sponsors, Ludington Paint and Glass, and owner Matt Ewing. Mixing paint and service since 1948, the local store with more, located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass. There's a shot put up by Welch, no good. And here comes Fremont. I was going to say LP&G. Offensive foul there on the Fremont Packers, called a charging violation on Riley Chase. LP&G is the local source for all of your projects, and they are proud to support Ludington Orioles sports while being a sponsor on the Orioles Sports Network. Ludington basketball. And now the Orioles are turning the ball back over to Fremont. Clements on the drive, up and in. She kicks it off the glass right there. Mia Clements with the basket. She's got 12 points in the first half. Fremont up 22-4. Ludington basketball, 4:20 to go in the opening half. Here comes Peyton Welch. Her shot is no good, but she draws the foul and she'll shoot two. By the way, the LP&G points in the paint and rebounds off the glass leaders for Ludington's girls. The last game we covered, that was their win against Whitehall on Thursday. As Peyton Welch's first free throw is no good. Peyton Welch was the leader in points in the paint, and Jordan Anderson, the rebounds off the glass leader. Welch gets the second free throw. Orioles down 22-5. Peyton Welch with 3 points in the first half. Fremont now on the attack. Three-pointer up, no good there by Ella Shriver. Nordyke touched it last, out of bounds, and it will be Ludington basketball. Kaya Jones back into the Oriole lineup, replacing Raven Thomas. You got Kaya Jones out there now with Peyton Welch. Also Kelsey Bowman, Eliana Jeruzel, and Kelsey Bowman. Bowman, Jeruzel, Kenyon, Jones, and now checking into the Oriole lineup will be number 12, Jalen Laird. Fremont 22, Ludington 5, 3:57 to go in the first half. Kenyon with it. Jeruzel, they'll work it inside to Laird. Now back out Jones. She'll swing it to Jeruzel. Her shot. Good! Three-pointer there for Eliana Jeruzel. Great ball movement by the Orioles. And an assist there to Kaya Jones. Jeruzel's first points of the game. Ludington down 22-8. Fremont back the other way. Rebound Jalen Laird. Laird now, she'll outlet it to Kenyon. Kenyon now double teamed by Fremont. Deflection, Fremont has it. They'll get it down now underneath and getting the basket. Ella Shriver. Fremont 24, Ludington 8. Another steal by Fremont. Shot up no good. Rebound Fremont. And now Ludington has it. Jalen Laird has it. Laird, she'll give it now to Jeruzel. They'll swing it over to Kenyon. Back to Jeruzel. Now to Kelsey Bowman. Kaya Jones with it. Jones to Jeruzel. 2:53 to go in the opening half. Nice ball movement. Kelsey Bowman with a shot. No good, but she's fouled, and she'll shoot two. Much better ball movement by the Orioles. They trail 24-8. 2:51 to go in the opening half. Orioles were down 18-2 at the end of one. Again, Coach Troy Veneman and his JV team, they win tonight by the score of 33-28. It wasn't easy, even though they had a 15-point lead at the half. They held Fremont off. Fremont had cut the lead down to 3 at one point. Kelsey Bowman's first free throw is good. Second attempt by Bowman. Up and in and out, no good. Rebound to the Packers, number 4, Mia Clements. Clements now will get it to her teammate. Three-point attempt up, no good there by Ella Shriver. Laird comes away with it, but she throws it out of bounds, and it will be Ludington basketball. Fremont basketball. Laird was trying to get that ball to Madeline Kenyon. Kelsey Bowman will get a break, and J.C. Cole will check into the Oriole lineup. Three-point attempt up and no good. That attempt was made by Riley Chase. Now the ball goes out of bounds, and it will still stay with Fremont. 2:29 left, opening half. Packers up 24-9. With the ball for Fremont, Taylor Johnson. Ella Shriver has it now. Clements, her shot up and good. Boy, she's lethal on that dribble drive to the hoop where she takes the shot off of the glass right there. And she bangs it home right there. Mia Clements now with 14 points and Fremont up 26-9. 2:17 to go in the opening half. On the court for the Orioles, you have Jerusalem, Laird, Cole, Jones, and Kenyon. Kenyon with the ball. Fremont 26, Ludington 9. Jerusalem with it now. Cole. Cole's pass is picked off. Taking it to the hoop, up, no good there. The shot by Taylor Johnson. Good defense there by Jalen Laird, and Jerusalem getting back for the Orioles.
Great defense by the Orioles there, and off the steal, you can't really give those steals to them, and if you do, sometimes you just have to accept it and get back on defense, and that's exactly what they did, and they executed it well.
Just great hustle right there, Nick, by the Orioles getting back on defense. Now Ludington turns the ball over. Fremont will get it back with 1:52 to go in the opening half. Packers up 26-9. Now the Packers turn the ball over, and Ludington has it once again. Again, the Orioles, if you're just tuning in, the Orioles playing without the services of one of their leaders, their senior, Jordan Anderson, back in Ludington tonight. And she's under the weather and not making the trip. And then Peyton Welch went down hard. She's still playing, but you know that way, the way she went down, she's on the bench right now. That had to affect her. She went down very hard in the first quarter. Fremont up 26-9, 1:29 to go. Fremont with the basketball. And now a foul is going to be called. I believe it will be, well, it's either going to be on Jerusalem or Jones. Belay my last. It was called on J.C. Cole, her third. At the line for the Packers, number 3, Ella Shriver. First free throw is good. Our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight is Raven Thomas, and her interview will air at the half. Speaking of Raven Thomas, she just checked into the Oriole lineup. Second free throw up, no good. Rebound Fremont, however. Clements with it. She'll fake the three, get it back to her teammate, Grace Evans, who's checked in, and she wears number 1. Baseline drive now. Good passing by the Packers. Three-point attempt up. Clements, no good. Rebound, another offensive rebound, however. Ella Shriver with it. Shriver will hit her teammate, number 20, Taylor DeKuyper. No good. And Ludington finally has the ball back now. And Kenyon with it. You know, Nick, you just can't let a team like Fremont have that many opportunities at the offensive end.
No, you're giving them a lot of steals and you're giving them a lot of rebounds and
Ludington
just going back and forth.
The Orioles are only getting like one look when they're getting down in the offensive end. In some cases, they're not getting any looks because the ball is being stolen from them on deflections. And they got to find a spark here somewhere. They're down 27-9, 51 seconds to go in the opening half.
Yeah, and Fremont's playing great defense, and our offense is lacking, and that's something that needs to be changed. There's
a case right there. Fremont missed a three-point attempt big time. The ball ended up in the hands of Mia Clements. Her first shot on the was no good. Then she got a rebound off her miss, and she was able to make that shot. Fremont up 29-9. 20-point Fremont lead. Orioles with the ball. Kaya Jones has it. Now her pass is temporarily picked off by Fremont. Ends up in the hands of, hey, there's a three-pointer for Madeline Kenyon. That was sorely needed. Kenyon gets the three, and Ludington now trails 29-12.
Traveling on Fremont.
Yeah, the Packers will turn the ball over. Ludington has it now. 7 seconds to go in the opening half. Fremont 29, Ludington 12. Jerusalem will trigger the ball into Kenyon. 7 seconds. 4 seconds. Kenyon to Jerusalem. They're not going to get a shot off. They do, but Jalen Laird had to basically just throw that ball up there, and it hit the backboard and bounces away. And your score at the half from Fremont in girls varsity basketball action, the Fremont Packers 29, the Ludington Orioles 12. We'll step aside. We'll be back in a couple of minutes, 3 minutes. And you are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm going to go with the old cliche word, and I'm going to say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. You know, we take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop. When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects with over 5,000.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects with over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint. You are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color. Welcome back to Fremont High School. Scoop Hansen, Nick Wysong, and Jackson Jenner, the Oriole Sports Network, and 102.7 WMOM. Big shout out and a big thank you to Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. Ludington played a much better second quarter. They were still outscored by Fremont, but only by 1 point, 11-10, after Fremont had outscored them 18-2 in the first 8 minutes of play. And right now, that's where we stand. Fremont 29, Ludington 12. Individual scoring for the Orioles in the first half. Peyton Welch with 3 points, 3 for Madeline Kenyon, 1 for Jalen Laird, 1 for Kelsey Bowman, 3 for Eliana Jerusalem, 1 for J.C. Cole. For Fremont, 1 for Taylor Johnson, 3 for Ellis Shriver, 14 for Mia Clements, 2 for Riley Chase, 4 for Taylor DeKuyper, and 2 for Anna Norris. We'd like to thank Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. I had the chance to interview Ludington Oriole Raven the Wrecking Ball Thomas yesterday, and we're going to step aside now and listen to her interview here on 102.7 WMOM and the OSN. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the Indian Summer. Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight for tonight's big game at Fremont against the Fremont Packers. That player in the spotlight is Raven, the Wrecking Ball Thomas. Raven is a sophomore. She wears jersey number 1, and she plays both the forward and the guard position. Now, Raven, what is the one thing that you like best about being a Ludington Oriole girls basketball player?
One thing I like about being a Ludington Oriole basketball player is the community is very welcoming, and playing up on varsity and on JV, the girls are really they really involve me, and they never make me feel, separate from them or anything. It's really a team environment.
You can tell that the old phrase for both the boys and girls team is tradition never graduates, and it's passed down from team to team. And I can see that what you're just saying right there, Raven, obviously the girls, the juniors and the seniors passing that down to you, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
What is the one thing that you like best, or I should say, what is your favorite thing about playing for Coach Warren Stowe?
I'd say he doesn't take it easy on me. He holds me to the same standard he holds the other girls, and it helps me get better and, get better as a player.
The nickname, the Wrecking Ball. Tell the Oriole Nation out there how that came about and how much do you like that nickname?
I think it came about, I had a really good game one night, and, I was all over the floor, crashing the boards, and yeah, so they came out with the Wrecking Ball. I think it's a good nickname. I think it's really enthusiastic. It's big, and yeah, I think it really fits me.
I think it does too, and I'm glad you like it because I use it quite often, and I think we got to give Coach Veneman credit for that, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay, big game tonight against the Fremont Packers. They have they have no losses in the conference. You and your teammates just have the one loss that came early in the year at Hawley against Fremont. How has the team been preparing? You haven't had a whole lot of time to prepare for it, but I'm sure you and your teammates are fired up for tonight, aren't you?
Yeah, we've been working on the little things, just talking on the defensive end, moving the ball, working on breaking the press. We've been really preparing for this game. We're really excited. We're hoping to bring it home tonight.
The trip up north, you were part of that, right, over the holidays?
Yes.
Your favorite memory of that?
It was really nice to just be able to bond as a team, just spend time together. We went swimming in the pool, just eating breakfast together. It was really good team bonding time.
I tell you, Raven, I've been over the Mackinac Bridge many, many times. It never gets old getting up there to Mackinac City and then crossing over the Mackinac Bridge into the Upper Peninsula. That's always neat, isn't it?
Yeah, it was really pretty. The lights on the bridge, it looked really nice. Got a few pictures of it.
Tell Oriole Nation out there your plans for spring sports and also about what you did this past fall as a Ludington Oriole in regards to sports.
I think this spring I'm going to try out tennis. I think my sophomore year gives me an opportunity to try something new. In the fall, I played volleyball, and I hope to continue playing that throughout high school.
Outstanding. Your favorite teacher in class at Ludington High School?
My favorite teacher would probably be Mr. Lehman. He made it really easy for me to understand what we were doing in algebra, and yeah.
Does he ever talk about the 2017 season that him and his teammates had with the Ludington Orioles when they were state runners-up in Class B?
I don't recall him bringing it up.
Ask him sometime, when you get some free time in class, to talk a little bit about that season and the year they went 25-3 and they were Class B state runner-up. That was a fun year for me as their play-by-play man too. Incredible season. Favorite food that Dad makes for you and your family?
My favorite food my dad probably makes is probably just beef nachos. They're my favorite thing ever.
Your favorite restaurant in Ludington?
My favorite restaurant would probably have to be Jamesport. It's just a good spot to go. Maybe if you want to be fancy or you just want to get some chicken tenders or something simple.
Favorite flavor of ice cream at Ludington House of Flavors?
My favorite flavor would probably have to be chocolate chip cookie dough.
Okay. Role model or role models that you have, Raven?
My role models would probably be my father, James Thomas, and my mom, Holly Burris. They just they gave me a base and a foundation to go off of, and I really look up to them.
Favorite college sports team?
Probably Michigan.
Go Blue, all right. And Raven, anybody watching or listening to tonight's broadcast that you'd like to send a shout out to or say hello to?
My grandma and my grandpa, and I know I have a few people, my Aunt Tracy, my Aunt Bella in Manistee. I got a few of my aunts watching too.
Well, a big special shout out to the Raven, the Wrecking Ball Thomas fan club, watching or listening on the OSN or 102.7 WMOM. Congratulations, Raven, on being the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight for tonight's game. Wish you and your teammates all the best for the rest of the season. As always, go O's.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Fremont. We're about to begin play here in the second half. Ludington basketball. Fun interview there with the Wrecking Ball, Raven Thomas, as she was our latest Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. All right, the Orioles trail 29-12, and we've begun play here in the second half. Jeruzel with it for the Orioles. Jeruzel on the court along with J.C. Cole, Jalen Laird. You also have Peyton Welch out there and Madeline Kenyon. They'll work the ball into Laird. Back now to Kenyon. Kenyon to J.C. Cole. They'll swing it now to Jeruzel. Jeruzel, and now a foul will be called on Fremont's number 20, Taylor DeKuyper, as she went over the back of Peyton Welch. Jeruzel will trigger the ball in. She just gets it into Laird. Laird shot up and good! Good entry pass there by Jeruzel to Laird, who gets the bucket. 3 points in the ball game for Jalen Laird. Ludington down 29-14 as they try to work their way back into this game. And now one of the Orioles, it looks like Madeline Kenyon. I did not see what happened there. Did you see that, Nick? It looks like Madeline Kenyon
Might have gotten elbowed in the face.
Yeah, I think she took, again, I didn't see it, but looks like she's holding her throat as she comes to the bench, and assistant coach Noah Laird is talking with her right now. And coming in for her will be number 4, Kaya Jones. The Orioles already short man, no pun intended right there. Actually, there's have a short bench as it is tonight. They're without Jordan Anderson, who's back home in Ludington, and she is under the weather. Foul called on the Orioles. Fremont 29, Ludington 14.
Fremont's JV was in a very similar position at halftime in the previous game, and I mean, we saw how close that game got, so this could still be a very good game.
Very good point, Nick. Yeah, they came back and they cut the Ludington lead all the way down to 3 after Ludington was up 28-13 at the half. Ludington ended up winning that game by the score of 33-28. Foul called on the Orioles. It's on Peyton Welch. I don't think Coach Warren Stowe was too happy with that call. Fremont basketball, 6:59 to go, third quarter. Fremont up 29-14. Fremont, no losses in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. Ludington with a lone loss happened back in December at Hawley Gym. I should say the Ludington was just the lone loss, and that was to Fremont. There's a three-pointer for the Packers, Riley Chase. Fremont 32, Ludington 14. J.C. Cole with the ball. She'll get it ahead now, Kaya Jones, and now Jones will be called for the travel. Bit of a delayed reaction on that call right there. Hey, Oriole Nation, if you are having back and neck pain and need to see a chiropractor to relieve that pain, go see Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic. I do. No appointment necessary, as Ludington Chiropractic strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue, located next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 231-843-1874. I've been seeing Dr. Mark Yeck since, I would say September of 2004. He's my chiropractor, does a fantastic job. Fremont basketball, 6:21 left in the third quarter. They lead 32-14. With the ball, number 24, that's Brenna Barnhart. She'll give it now to Ella Shriver. Three-point attempt up, that's going to be off the mark. However, Fremont again with a second chance opportunity. And now they're going to call a foul on Eliana Jeruzel.
I think she may have just been frustrated because that was the probably 5th time in this quarter already where they've gotten an offensive rebound. She was just frustrated, tried to get the ball back, and accidentally fouled.
Lots of turnovers by both teams, and Ludington's had more turnovers. And Ludington also, there's a turnover. Well, actually, the ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to remain now with Fremont. Kaya Jones had it momentarily. The thing is, and we talked about it in the first half there, Nick, that Ludington coming down, and by and far, they're only getting one opportunity when they take a shot if they don't turn the ball over. Fremont's coming down. They're getting 2, 3, sometimes 4 opportunities. There's a shot put up by Clements, no good. Kaya Jones with it. Now she'll get it ahead to Peyton Welch. Welch guarded there by the Packers' Riley Chase. Now over to Kaya Jones. She'll give it to J.C. Cole. Cole will swing it to Kenyon. Kenyon to J.C. Cole. Back now to Kenyon. Over to Kaya Jones. Jalen Laird. Laird shot up and no good. Rebound. Welch, no good, but she's fouled and she'll shoot 2. Hey, Oriole Nation, the Orioles will host Veterans Appreciation Night on Tuesday, February 11th at 7 p.m. in Hawley Gym. All veterans will be admitted free of charge to the Orioles contest versus the Montague Wildcats. The varsity boys team will have a pizza pregame with any veterans in attendance at halftime of the JV game. We'd love to honor and support our local military veterans. These brave men and women are an integral part of our community, and it would be a privilege to stand alongside of them and recognize their service. First free throw up, no good by Peyton Welch. Of course, Veterans Appreciation Night, something that hits near and dear to me, being that I am a retired sailor, U.S. Navy. Very proud of that. Second free throw also no good, and here come the Fremont Packers. So I do applaud a Bravo Zulu salute to Coach Thad Shank and all those involved in putting together this Veterans Appreciation Night at Hawley Gym for all of my fellow veterans. Come on out. If you're a veteran, enjoy some pizza, enjoy some Ludington basketball.
Yeah.
We have a timeout. Ludington now. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Fremont 32, Ludington 14. And we're going to stay right here and tell you about the McGee Insurance Group. They've been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck. Call 231-845-5000. IRCA Auto Center. They are founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices, so our customers keep returning. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The IRCA family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. IRCA Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. And if you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5 Star Real Estate assist you. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting clients' wants and needs first. Call Jamie Loney at 231-794-9740 or Christina Simone 231-343-4598 today. Team Jamie Loney, 5 Star Real Estate, 513 South James Street in Ludington. Kyla Nordyke to the basket there, and she draws the foul. Actually, no, the foul is going to be called. My bad, Oriole Nation. The foul is called on Kyla Nordyke, her third, and going to the line for the Orioles will be number 2, Peyton Welch. First free throw is good. Second attempt also good by Peyton Welch. She's got 5 points in the game. Ludington down 32-16. Still time, but Ludington, they're going to need to get some defensive stops, and then they got to get on a run right now. Here's a drive. Thought that should have been a double dribble right there. They said no, it was deflected or touched by Ludington right there. So Fremont still with the basketball, and good defense there.
Good defense there.
That was Peyton Welch. Good defense. Jalen Laird will bring it up. Oh, and her pass too much right there. Intended for J.C. Cole. Right idea there, Nick. Just too much on that pass.
Yeah, I think she got maybe a little bit happy that she got a good block on defense and was really trying hard to get the basket up and threw it a bit too hard.
Fremont basketball. Again, we're hoping for the best of health for Jamie Sycon, who was probably going to be the person doing color commentary with me tonight, but he's under the weather. He's also having some back issues. Evan McKinley couldn't make it. We thought we had Keelan Laird lined up. She had some other obligations. I even talked to Troy Veneman, and he would have liked to, but he said, Scoop, I really should be on the bench as the girls' JV head coach. And he goes, I should be on the bench with Coach Warren Stowe. And I said, you know what, you're right on that. So I said, I've done games before, varsity games solo here and there. But I'm happy to have my technical engineer doing a little bit of color commentary with me tonight. I looked to my cameraman, too, there, Jackson G, but he kind of shook his head and said, no, Scoop. At the free throw line for the Fremont Packers right now, number 3, Ella Shriver. Her second attempt is up and good. The bank is open. She kissed that one off the glass. Fremont 33, Ludington 16. Shriver now with 4 points.
Good pass.
Kaya Jones got it to Madeline Kenyon. Kenyon now back to Kaya Jones. Kaya to Kenyon. Now to Jalen Laird. Laird, nice pass there to Eloise Kwitneski, who's checked into the game. There's a shot up by Laird, no good. Kwitneski fighting for the ball right there. And I believe this is Eloise Kwitneski making her varsity debut. I'm pretty sure it's her debut. And she did get an offensive board right there. Fremont went back down to the other end. They lose the ball out of bounds, and it will be Ludington basketball. They'll get the ball in to Kenyon. Now to Laird. Laird, she's got Kwitneski there. Shot up and good! Eloise Kwitneski with the basket, and that might be her first varsity points.
Great ball movement by the Ludington Orioles. So
Fremont, three-point attempt up, no good. Rebound, Kwitneski. Ludington trails 33-18. Kwitneski there trying to get the ball over to Laird, and it's picked off by Fremont's Mia Clements. Clements on the drive, shot no good, ball kept alive. It should be Oriole basketball. Yes, it will be. Last touch by Fremont. Fremont 33, Ludington 18, 2:58 to go in the third quarter. Our next broadcast will be Thursday from Manistee, girls JV and girls varsity basketball action. Kwitneski, she'll get it now. Nice move there by Jerusalem. Shot no good. Rebound. Kwitneski no good, and here comes Fremont. Ludington had 2-3 good opportunities right there. Just couldn't get the ball to fall. Packers now back with it. Nordyke, her shot no good. Nordyke rebound, shot good. Kyla Nordyke gets the basket. Fremont 35, Ludington 18. 2:22 left in the third quarter. Here comes Ludington. Jones will give it to Kwitneski. Her shot no good. Rebound no good there by Kaya Jones. And here comes Fremont. Riley Chase with it. Three-point attempt up and no good by Taylor DeKuyper. Offensive board to Mia Clements. Clements will give the ball now to Riley Chase. Back to Clements. Three-point attempt up off the mark there by Chase. Kaya Jones has it. She'll give it now to Laird. Laird loses the ball to Clements. Who actually Clements knocked it away. Clements comes down and buries the jump shot. Clements actually had 16 at the half. I had mentioned she had 14. That's her first points of the second half. And Ludington now, there's a pass that's picked off there. Jones trying to get the ball there to Kwitneski. And here comes Fremont. Shot up, no good. Nordyke, good. Again, there's too many offensive boards for Fremont and too many second and third chances for the Packers. They are now up 39-18. Kaya Jones with the ball. She'll give it to Kenyon. Back to Jones. Now her pass deflected and picked off. Another Oriole turnover. Riley Chase with it. Shot up and good. Fremont 41, Ludington 18. Now we're going to have a foul called on Mia Clements. Oriole Nation, North Star Chiropractic prides itself on taking care of Oriole athletes of all ages. The team at North Star Chiropractic is dedicated to helping Orioles prevent injuries, recover faster, and improve their overall performance. North Star's expert chiropractors understand the unique needs of athletes and use cutting-edge techniques to ensure a pain-free performance. At North Star Chiropractic, Oriole performance is our priority. That's North Star Chiropractic and Dr. Jacob Singh, 311 South Rath Avenue. Call 231-843-8200. Ludington with the basketball. Three-point attempt. Jerusalem in and out. No good. Ball out of bounds. Fremont basketball. We'd also like to thank our exclusive starting lineup sponsor, Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration LLC Services, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. Their services include basement foundations, concrete driveways, decorative concrete porches, decks, including all the way up to custom-built homes. Contact Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration LLC at 888-860-4001. Expert craftsmanship, personalized service, quality materials, timely completion, and comprehensive solutions. That's Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration LLC. 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Fremont 41, Ludington 18. There's a shot. Oh! There's a desperation three-point shot right from midcourt and absolutely buried by the Orioles. Number 11, I believe that was Madeline Kenyon. Yes, she hit the shot from midcourt right there. And that will bring the Orioles to within 20 points now at the end of three. Fremont 41, Ludington 21. You're watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Welcome back to Fremont. What I did not bring up with you folks, what I failed to mention to Oriole Nation, and Nick told me, Scoop, she also got fouled on that. That was a shot from midcourt. It was nothing but net, folks. And she was fouled, and she hit her free throw. So Ludington down by 19, 41-22. Ludington was outscored 12-10 in that third quarter. 41-22, we begin play here in the fourth quarter. A buzzer-beating three there, and it turned into a 4-point play for the Orioles and Madeline Kenyon. Shot put up by Clements, no good. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Ludington basketball. 7:53 left in the game. Fremont 41, Ludington 22. Next broadcast again Thursday from Manistee, girls JV, girls varsity basketball. Then on Friday, we'll be back at Hawley, and that'll be boys JV, boys varsity basketball against Manistee. So big week of basketball. Ludington boys played at Hawley last night. They fell to Traverse City West, a very good Traverse City West team, 68-54. Ludington, great effort last night, though. There's a good ball movement and getting the basket for Ludington. Number 2, Peyton Welch. Fremont 41, Ludington 24. And Ludington forces Fremont into a turnover. Kenyon has it. She'll get it now to the wrecking ball. Raven Thomas. Raven loses or got it to Welch. Welch now tried to get it back to Raven Thomas, loses it, and Mia Clements has it. Clements fakes the 3. We'll get it to one of her teammates right now. Mia Clements, a game high 18 points. Ludington trails 41-24. 3-point attempt up and no good. Rebound to Madeline Kenyon. Kenyon across midcourt and now gets the ball to Eliana Jeruzel. Back to Kenyon. She was thinking 3. That would have been a long 3, but hey, after she hit that midcourt shot to end the third quarter, who knows? Unlimited range. Hey, there's a 3-pointer for Eliana Jeruzel. She tickles the twines from 3-point land. Nothing but net for Eliana. She almost had herself a steal right there.
Going on a 9-0 run right here. It's definitely something we needed, and they just need to keep it up.
We have a timeout called. It's a 30-second timeout. And we'd like to tell you, Oriole Nation, about the team at Hankwitz Heating and Cooling, and they would like to invite new and existing customers to give them a call today to schedule a winter service or a free estimate to upgrade your home's heating and cooling equipment. Don't get caught in the cold. Depend on us to bring you trusted integrity and lasting reliability. We specialize in service and installation of Heil furnaces and air conditioners, a trusted name in the heating and cooling industry for over 50 years. Currently serving all of Mason County and northern Pentwater. Give our office a call today for winter furnace service and new HVAC equipment options and details. You can call 231-843-2809. We are licensed and insured, locally owned and proudly operated by the Hankwitz family since 1975. Wishing all West Michigan athletes a great season. 6:21 to go. Ludington has cut into the Fremont lead. They trail right now 41-27. Fremont basketball. On the court for the Orioles, you have Kenyon, Jeruzel, Thomas, Welch, and Laird. Fremont working the basketball with it, number 10, Riley Chase. Chase over to Brenna Barnhart. Now to Mia Clements. Clements will give it to Riley Chase. Chase back to Clements. Now they'll work it inside with the ball, number 20, Taylor DeKuyper. There's a shot, and getting the 3-pointer for Fremont coming out of that timeout, Taylor DeKuyper. Belay by last, that was actually Riley Chase. Riley Chase with the 3-pointer for Fremont. That ends a 9-0 run for the Orioles. Fremont 44, Ludington 27. Peyton Welch with the basketball. Welch will give it now to Jeruzel. Jeruzel, Raven Thomas. Jeruzel, 3-pointer, Kenyon, no good. Ball kept alive and coming away with it for Fremont. Fight for the ball now. And that was Riley Chase who came away with it for Fremont. She's getting up. So great sportsmanship there displayed by Madeline Kenyon. She went back to ensure that Chase was doing okay. There's a basket now by Fremont's number 20, Taylor DeKuyper. Fremont 46, Ludington 27. So Fremont now on a 5-0 run after the Orioles had been on a 9-0 run. Now there's a steal by the Packers, Riley Chase. Chase will give the ball to her teammate, DeKuyper, back to Chase. 3-pointer up, buried right there. Taylor DeKuyper. Basketball, a game of runs, and Fremont on one right now. They're on an 8-0 run, and they lead 49-27. Now the ball deflected, last touch by Peyton Welch. We'd like to thank Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, give Trent Lundquist a call, 231-757-3368. Fremont basketball, 4:17 left in the game. They have a 22-point lead. There's a steal. Good job by Kenyon there. Ends up in the hands of Peyton Welch. Welch will get the ball to Madeline Kenyon. Kenyon, her pass deflected, out of bounds, last touched by Ella Shriver. Timeout, Fremont. It's a full timeout. Fremont 49, Ludington 27. 4 minutes left in this game. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation. When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. With over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports. Welcome back to Fremont. Scoop Hansen along with Nick Wysong and Jackson Jenner, the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Fremont 49, Ludington 27. 4 minutes left in this West Michigan Conference Lakes Division matchup. Ludington basketball. They'll get it in. Madeline Kenyon, she wears jersey 11. She'll give it up now to Eliana Jerusalem, and now a traveling violation on the Orioles. Hey, we want to give some shout-outs. Grace Forfinski, who's on the JV team, says, go Eloise. I think that Eloise got her first varsity points. Nicole Lina, way not to give up, Lady O's, that's for sure. Dave Maurer says, way to go, Maddie. Jennifer Weathers Morris, go Eloise. Trish Forfinski says, go Wheezy, or go Wheeze. West Central Michigan EAS says, go Peyton. Karen H, let's go O's. Deb Newberg, go ladies, you got this. Karen Foote, keep fighting girls, you can do this. Ricky Willoughby, go Lady O's, looking good. Wrecking Ball Thomas, Raven Thomas. Joanne Paul says, let's go Lady O's. And we'll get to some more of these here in a little bit. But right now, with 3:36 to go, Fremont up on Ludington 49-27. Again, the JV went in tonight. They've only had that one loss, or Ludington JV, that came early in the year to Grand Haven. They went 33-28 over Fremont tonight. Fremont varsity now up on Ludington 49-27. Fremont letting some air out of the basketball right now. Clock shows 3 minutes, 8 seconds left in this game. With the ball, Fremont's star player, Mia Clements, had 18 points tonight. She had 16 at the half. She's only had 2 points in the second half. Ludington's done a nice job on her defensively. We'd like to thank LP&G, Ludington Paint and Glass, another of our fine sponsors. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street. Now a foul will be called on the Orioles. I think it's going to be on Eliana Jerusalem. Belay my last, it'll be called on Jalen Laird, going to the free throw line for Fremont, number 10, Riley Chase. .239 left in the ball game. First free throw, no good. So alluding to LP&G is located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. You can call them at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. Proud to support Ludington Oriole Sports while being a sponsor on the Oriole Sports Network. Second attempt is up and good by Riley Chase. Orioles trail 50-27. 9-0 run here by the Fremont Packers after the Orioles run a 9-0 run. To cut it to 41-27. Now, hey, Peyton Welch with the basket right there. Some nice passing by the Orioles. And that'll stop the Fremont 9-0 run. Ludington trails 50-29. with the ball for the Packers. Ella Shriver. Shriver to Chase. Now to Clements. There's a steal by the Orioles. That was Kenyon with the steal. Peyton Welch has it now. She'll get it ahead to Jerusalem. 1:53 to go in the game. Kenyon with it. Kenyon to Kaya Jones. Three-pointer for Kenyon. Off the mark. Rebound ends up in the hands of Mia Clements. There's a shot up and in by Fremont's number 4, Mia Clements. And she now has 20 points in the game. Ludington down 52-29. We're talking to Ludington girls head coach Warren Stowe at the conclusion of this one. Wholesale substitutions for the Fremont Packers. Kyla Nordyke will come in, as will number 2 number 2 Taylor Johnson. Also number 22 Anna Norris. Number 21 Ariana Tanner. And hey, three-pointer there for the Orioles. Number 11 Madeline Kenyon drains the three. Ludington down 52-32. 58 seconds left in the game. Grace Evans, I already alluded to, she's checked into the Fremont lineup. There's a shot up, no good there by Jerusalem. Fouls called on the Orioles there with 40 seconds to go. Packers a 20-point lead, 52-32. They're going to hand the Orioles their second conference loss. Checking into the Oriole lineup, number 10, Liani Sensfelder. She's a senior, German foreign exchange student. Shout out to Derby Lover. As at the line for Fremont, number 22, Anna Norris. Her first shot is good. She's got 3 points in the game. Norris' second attempt is up and no good. Line violation on the Orioles. So Norris will get another attempt. And she hits, and she gets the second chance right there. So Norris gets both free throws. Ludington down 54-32. Madeline Kenyon with the ball. Over to Sensfelder. Sensfelder, they want her to shoot it, and her pass is picked off. With it for Fremont, number 2, Taylor Johnson. And a shot put up there, no good by Grace Evans. Another rebound to Fremont and a foul on the Orioles. And that's pretty much the way it's went tonight in this West Michigan Conference Lakes Division matchup for the Ludington Orioles. At the free throw line for the Packers, number 2, Taylor Johnson. Her free throw is good. Kaya Jones reports back into the Oriole lineup, and she will replace Madeline Kenyon. Second attempt is also good. So Taylor Johnson gets both free throws. 18 seconds left in the game. Fremont 56, Ludington 32. Sensfelder, her shot up and off the mark. Rebound, Cole. Her shot is no good, but she's fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. They got Liani to take a shot right there. They know they've been wanting her to. They've been getting her into a few games. J.C. Cole was there for the missed shot, and she's fouled.
Yeah, they've definitely been giving her a lot of shots and putting her in, and closer and blowouts or games like these, and they're just trying to put her in, get her some American basketball points. And
J.C. Cole's second attempt is good. So J.C. gets one of two free throws. Fremont 56, Ludington 33. They'll work it in. There's the buzzer and your final score in tonight's varsity girls basketball game from Fremont. The Fremont Packers 56, the Ludington Orioles 33. We're going to step aside for probably a good 4 minutes, folks, before we begin the Smith & Eddy post-game show here on 102.7 WMOM and the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned. We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm going to go with the old cliche word, and I'm going to say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. We take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here at Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant, that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Fremont. Final score here, girls varsity basketball. The Fremont Packers 56, the Ludington Orioles 33. We want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive postgame sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Ludington outscored by Fremont 15-11 in that fourth quarter. It was a disastrous first quarter that really got the Orioles in a hole early. They were outscored by Fremont 18-2. For the rest of the game, they played them almost even. Ludington was outscored 11-10 in the second quarter, 12-10 in the third, 15-11 in the fourth. The Orioles trailed 29-12 at the half. They were down 41-22 at the end of three, and they bow to the Fremont Packers 56-33. Individual scoring for Fremont, 3 points for Taylor Johnson, 4 for Ella Shriver, 20 points, a game high for Mia Clements, 11 for Riley Chase, 9 for Taylor DeKuyper, 4 for Anna Norris, and 4 for Kyla Nordyke. For the Orioles tonight, 11 points for Peyton Welch, 8 for Madeline Kenyon, 3 for Jalen Laird, 1 for Kelsey Bowman, 6 for Eliana Jeruzel, 2 for J.C. Cole, and 2 for Elise Kwitneski, and I think that was her first varsity points tonight as well. So congratulations to Elise.
A lot of people in...
Eloise, I'm sorry. I called her Elise. Eloise Kwitneski. And bad enough I was mispronouncing her last name for a good portion of the season, and now I'm calling her Elise, and it's Eloise.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Nick.
A lot of people on Facebook and YouTube were very happy to see Eloise get her first varsity points, and that's always nice to see.
Yeah, she's got definitely a fan club out there, no doubt about that. Our next live stream will be this Thursday. It'll be at Manistee, JV girls varsity basketball against the Mariners. The JV game live streamed on the OSN, and then the varsity game on the OSN as well as 102.7 WMOM. And then Friday we'll be at Hawley for boys JV and boys varsity basketball against the Manistee Mariners. Joining me right now, Oriole girls head coach Warren Stowe. And Coach Stowe, a tough one tonight. Number one, you were without the services of Jordan Anderson coming into this game, losing one of your big leaders. She was back home in Ludington with the bug. She chimed in. She was actually tuned into the game tonight, and you knew you had your hands full. Even with Jordan, you would have had your hands full against this Fremont team. You stressed when we did the pregame interview about turnovers. You had a ton of them, a boatload of them in the first game. That was the bugaboo again tonight. Your team wasn't lack of effort tonight, but they got down by 16, 18-2 in the first quarter and just couldn't dig out of that big hole.
Yeah, and credit to Fremont, right? They put you in those positions to make those turnovers. Unofficially, 30, I think Coach Lewis said. So, who knows if she got them all. She might have missed a couple, so it was probably more than that. But, credit to Fremont, and that's on me. I've got to do a better job of putting us in positions where we are catching the ball and not turning the ball over or not shuffling our feet. Just simple things like coming to a jump stop would really help us against that pressure, because they kind of sell out, and I feel like we had advantages on the back end, and we just didn't take it. We didn't take advantage of them. And then when it's neutral in the half court, when we got into our half court offense, especially in that second half, there was 3 or 4 possessions where we got buddy dive scores, or Jalen looked opposite to Elle and she hit it. Madeline hit a shot on the wing. And we just have to find ways to get in that more. The first quarter, I don't know that we had one possession of half-court offense. And again, that's Fremont doing that to us, and that's me not getting them, not doing whatever I need to do in practice to get us into those situations. So.
And again, I hate to keep harping on without Jordan tonight, without her height. Fremont was getting 2, 3, 4 chances down in the offensive end tonight.
When you don't box out, when you've got only 2 girls out of 5 finding a body and boxing out, it's very, very easy to get offensive rebounds. So we would have loved to have Jordan. She would have helped in that situation. But if you're not willing to put your body and box somebody out, it does not matter.
Very physical game out there tonight. Peyton Welch went down extremely hard there in the first half, and we heard the thud like clear as day up here. We're at the opposite end of where it happened. Hopefully she'll be okay. She did come back, and she played the rest of the game, so it doesn't look like...
Yeah, just scary. She hit and then fell kind of on her side or back and worried she hit her head, so their trainer looked at her, and we'll have Miss Jen also look at her and watch the film and make sure, they told her she was okay to go back in, obviously, or she wouldn't have gone back in. But
Madeline Kenyon also looks like she took an elbow to the throat.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, it's just a physical game. It's just a physical game. She got hit in the throat, I think, but they're fine, to the best of my knowledge.
One of the things, your girls had a nice 9-0 run right there where they had cut the score to 41-27, but then Fremont went on a 9-0 run. One of the highlights of tonight for the Ludington Orioles was that buzzer beater at the end of the third quarter from half court.
Yeah,
by Madeline Kenyon.
And that's good for hopefully our team to see. It's like at the end of the quarter, sometimes we just turtle the ball, and I don't understand why. Put the ref in a decision where he's got to call a foul or not. Just chuck it up there and see what the defense does. So I'm glad that Madeline shot it. I'm glad it went in, and I'm glad she hit the free throw.
If you look, Coach, 18-2, I know you don't like hearing that. That was the first quarter. After that, 11-10, 12-10, 15-11. But like I said, you get down like that in the first quarter. And Fremont, give them credit. I mean, they got some good ball players. Mia Clements is a tremendous ball player. She ended up with 20 tonight. But she's got some nice supporting cast right there, too, in Riley Chase and Taylor DeKuyper, just to name a couple of the players that she's got surrounding her. So they're a well-rounded ball club. They've kind of had our number the last couple of years, but I'm sure we'll turn things around. Another highlight of tonight for the Ludington, Eloise Quitneski, her first varsity points.
Yeah, and with Jordan not being able to play tonight, I talked to Wheezy Eloise after fourth hour sometime during the day, and just kind of broke it to her. And as any kid could do, she was, I think, the perfect blend of excited and probably pretty nervous. And the nice thing about Eloise is she just kind of plays, right?
Yeah.
She doesn't make anything harder than it needs to be. She's just out there playing, and she was the recipient of a lot of good passes, and she was getting after it on the rebounding, and she did well in our half-court defense, and so very proud of her, excited for her, and I hope that she was excited, because anytime you get your first varsity minutes, that's special, no doubt about it, whether it's freshman, junior, senior, whatever, sophomore, it doesn't matter. When it comes, it's exciting.
She looks like she's always having fun out there, always have a smile on her face. And
she's a great kid, like all of them. She's a great kid.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Coach, quick turnaround to Thursday. We'll be at Manistee with you and your girls, arch rival, Manistee Mariners, Ludington Orioles.
Yeah, that's the blessing and the curse, right? You don't have really time to sit and digest this as a group. Obviously, I'll watch it, but you have to have a quick turnaround playing Tuesday and then playing Thursday. So we'll get after it, and we'll be our best selves up in Manistee.
Thanks for coming up, Coach. We'll see you on Thursday.
Thank you guys for being here, and thanks everybody for tuning in, and go O's.
Go O's. That's Coach Warren Stowe. His girls, they fall tonight to the Fremont Packers 56-33. Ludington now with the 2 losses in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. Fremont stays perfect in conference. Ludington, if my memory serves me correct, I believe they're now 10-4 overall on the season. It's either 10-4 or 10-5. I will look that up. Usually, I apologize, Oriole Nation. I'm usually up on these things, and don't worry, I'm not slipping too bad right now. But we will have the box scores for the JV and the varsity games both up on the Oriole Sports Network page later this evening. And we do have. Oh, thank you. Fremont now 13-2 overall on the season, and perfect again in the West Michigan Conference. They are
14-2 overall.
14-2, 7-0 in the West Michigan Conference. Can you look up our Orioles real quick there? I want to see if we're 10-4 or 10-5. Again, folks, our next broadcast Thursday at Manistee, girls JV and girls varsity basketball.
We just dropped to 11-5 overall and 5-2 in our division.
Well, thanks on that, Nick Wysong. Boy, I was jipping us out of a victory there. How could I do that? I bleed orange and black. And great job tonight, Nick Wysong. Great job by Jackson G as well. And with that said, for our executive producer and director, Thad Shank, also for Chris Nicholas, the 102.7 WMOM owner, For the aforementioned Nick Wysong, my OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer tonight, and Jackson Jenner, the OSN cameraman. This is the voice of the Orioles, Todd Scoop Hansen, saying so long from Fremont High School. Once again, your final score, girls varsity basketball action, the Fremont Packers 56, the Ludington Orioles 33. Good night, Oriole Nation. Back with you on Thursday from Manistee.